Alright, good evening guys and welcome down to this Planet Coaster Studio Pack live stream. Today I'm joined by James. Say hi James.
Hi James.
And today, well, first of all I'm going to start off the stream by, I know a few of you have been playing Planet Coaster and it's cool to see, but I've noticed that some of you, you're not the brake runs and stuff that need to be straight to make the ride feel a bit more realistic. So I'm just going to go over something for you guys really quick. So let's choose, I don't know, I'll just choose let's choose an arrow coaster. I'm not building an arrow coaster, I'm just choosing it to show you guys. So no I'm not, because that's got the weird awkward thing in it. It's the only one I chose had the reverse lift on it. So to build backwards you just tap the back of the station and do your block section first if you're going to run more than one train, sorry. Complete that. Then do the friction brake after it. So put that down, and then the smallest piece of track, take the catwalk off. And there you go. So now, if we was to auto-complete the coaster, which it probably wouldn't do. Well, it has done. It has done. Notice how it's the brake. No matter how crazy the coaster is, your brake run is still straight. So no matter what this coaster does now, the brake run is still straight. You see that? So it just makes it a lot easier for you guys to connect to the station. That's what auto-complete's for, really. I mean, so yeah. So I hope that's outlined that for you a bit. Hi Ben. Hello Laughs and Coasters. Hello Towers. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I noticed some of your pictures on the Discord were a bit like crazy. So I was like, yeah, you need to do straight up brake runs, and that's how I get them nice finishes to the coasters every time. I like to think they're nice finishes. Some people might not think they're nice finishes, but you know, they're all right. Now in today's stream, I am going to be building another coaster. I'm going to be building a Mac launch, the only one we don't have. And then once I've done that ride, I'm going to start to work on the station again for this invert, which I need to make more realistic than just looking like something's been pulled off the workshop. So yeah. So I hope everybody's okay. Get a drink, settle in, and let's start building a Mac.
Hey Ben.
So let's see. So James is in Minecraft. Are you still in Minecraft?
Yes, I am.
Crafting away with the mines.
It started raining, so I'm flying around with my trident.
Oh nice, yeah, you got your trident yesterday, didn't you? Let's ride the RMC before we do anything. We like this ride. So hope everybody's okay. Everybody's had a good day. Everybody enjoyed the Helix stream earlier. That was cool. It was nice to play that again. And I Must Go did send us a copyright strike straight away as soon as it went live.
Well, it wasn't I Must Go personally. It's just
it's you. Yeah, it's YouTube. So yeah, here's the RMC we built. I'm thinking about building something different, which is a Mack hypercoaster.
a Miper.
Yeah, a Micra, a Nissan Micra.
Miper, I said.
Oh, Miper. I thought it said Micra.
Yeah. Yes, Nissan Micra.
Nissan Micra.
Is it going to be a Max Super?
So yeah, this is the so that's the RMC. Just wait to show you that. I'm just gonna turn you up. think you should be loud enough now. Because I've got music playing as well. Don't know if you can hear it.
I'm listening to old music.
Okay, cool. Right, Mac Hyper is going to go out towards this end. And then come back. It's going to open this section up for this hyper coaster up here. Giga.
I've got to build another zero-tick bamboo farm, but I really can't be bothered.
Why do you have to do it?
One isn't enough to power all of these, all of this stuff.
Now I can't use the Copperhead Strike one because you only get one train with that.
There we go.
So I'm gonna have to use their version of the Mac.
Behemoth, most of my coasters don't make it to the end. I know. Most of my coasters never see completion, so.
Yeah, he shows the problem you have.
Dirt.
Yeah, guys, make sure you share this stream around with your friends as well on social media. The more people we're getting, the cooler it is.
It stopped raining. I can't use my my trident to fly. Back to the old rockets.
Do we have a launch coaster yet? No, we don't. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Oh yes.
Oh,
Matron. Oh, Matron.
Matron.
Oh, Matron.
Take them away. We're weirdos.
Good old Carry On.
Oh yeah, Carry On films are incredibly funny. Let's go with something different.
Hello, Dylan.
Hey Dylan. Wow, I've not seen you for a while, Dylan.
Oh, for an unpopular reason is why Behemoth Trims never make it to the end. Coasters never make it to the end.
Oh right, I get it now.
Because of the trims.
Yeah.
It's the trimmage.
Trimmage. This is going to be a crazy launch coaster, by the way, guys.
I need sticky pistons. Do I have any sticky pistons? I do. Ew.
This is going to be a crazy coaster. Let's go with crazy coaster today. I like that idea.
Crazy cupcakes. I don't want to. It placed where I did not want it to place.
Hey, we're creating a ramp.
Rampy.
Ramping it up. Imagine the launch of Stealth, but going uphill.
Oh, I placed that in the wrong place. Actually, I might be able to make it work. Can I make it work? No, because I placed it in the wrong place in the first place.
Banking offset of, we'll go with 2 feet. $90 degrees, please, game. Thank you.
No, not allowed.
What you airing at?
I've confused myself.
Not hard, is it?
What have I done wrong here?
It's $1 million question.
What actually have I done wrong here? think I might know. Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Yeah.
Why Jon Snow? Where'd that come
Because
from?
I said I think I might know, and then I said Jon Snow.
Oh, I got you. What's going on in the chat? 11 people watching. Wow, hey guys. Nice one, David. I'll bear in mind just to view the Q&A live stream. I have a subscriber from Miami. Cool, nice one. Well done. 11 stream. Alright, Behemoth. Thumbs up party is needed. Yes, thumbs up party indeed, because James doesn't like that. You know.
Boy.
Hey, it wasn't me. It was Ben.
Boy, Ben. Boy.
Don't shout at me, bro.
Stop it. How do I build this? I've got the design there to look at, but I've forgotten how to build it.
Okay, let's sort this mess of track out by just getting rid of supports for now.
You're a mess of track.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Is it? Shame.
Shame.
It's the only thing that you're ever gonna get.
It's quite nice.
Behemoths, what is that inversion?
It's a new one. Get ready for the madness. When I say I'm going to build a mad coaster, you guys should know by now from my RMCs that you're going to get a mad coaster.
Mad lad. Hashtag mad lad.
Mad lad. Idiot.
Yes, they are. Ben, they are.
Roses are
I got
red.
I got the keyboard about a week ago, and then the keycaps yesterday, which are so much nicer. I like the white rather than the black keycaps. So nice.
Yeah, that wasn't my idea, but we won't go there.
No, I had the idea as well. No, that's not where I want that. Am I building this on a...
Definitely a
Oh
lot
my-
smoother than it was.
Hey Luke.
Hey James.
So I built most the starting mechanism for this redstone on the wrong side.
Oh no.
Just now I have to get rid of it and put it on the other side.
Hilarious.
So annoying. It's because I'm trying to build it up in the air as well, so it just makes it even more awkward to build.
Yeah. I've changed my mind. It's not going to be a hyper. It's just going to be a mental.
A mental.
A mental coaster. Yeah, it's just going to be.
Isn't that where you're from? Mental institution.
Sometimes. On good days.
On good days. Where'd you go on the bad days?
Like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Mad is under exaggerated in saying it's more like a word for your cases.
Thank you. Ooh, what was that?
James is roasting Luke so hard. It always happens.
This is just normal.
You going to finish? Am I going to finish my coaster?
No.
Ask me in a year. It still won't be done. So, pretty much no. No project I ever do gets finished. So.
Oh, it looked so good and it's screwed up. Start it again.
Sounds like your life.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
Looks so good, but it's screwed up.
Fair. I don't really have anything for that. Other than I have pretty cool life.
That was a good, you gotta admit that was good.
That was good.
Quick, witty.
Quick, witty.
Dave, home of witty banter.
Other banter places that are available.
Hey, I done this. I rebuilt the side that I needed to rebuild correctly this time.
Theme Park Family, what are you building? I'm building a new type of Mac coaster. It's called McMental. McMental. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Then maybe in the next decade then. Maybe.
It's more like a structure than a coaster. But if it works, and I think it could work, everyone will be designing rides like this in the future. Seriously, there won't be. So I get this Immelman. Like, it's just an Immelman. Emilman.
Emilman.
That looks smooth-ish.
Ow.
You said ow, and it went over the element. I was like, that's cheeky, man.
No, I fell. I said ow. I think I've got this working now.
I'm going to be throwing up.
I think I've got this working. Let's give it a test run. This is always scary because something ends up breaking if it's not working properly. Let's flick the switch.
Trust me, guys, if this design works that I have in my head,
That is working. Woohoo!
you timed that wrong saying that.
Well, mine worked. I don't know whether yours is going to. So what do I need to do now?
Alright, let's work on that.
Question. I know what I need to do. I need you. Glass. Grab a bunch of. I need some bamboo.
Bamboo. Hey! Half the train disappeared then. Oh, didn't like that.
There's the bamboo.
Bamboo. What do you mean track limit exceeds? Track limit doesn't exceed. Don't lie.
Track limit always exceeds.
I built it. I should know.
Ah, I forgot one thing that I need. Grab that as well. There we go.
That's quick through there. How far? Oh my god! The train, the train went so far there. That was amazing. Yeah, for any of you guys that build in No Limits, when you're building the 4 meter method, it just gives you, it's literally just like you're putting more vertices down. It's the best way to describe it. When you smooth it all out, it's really smooth. I'm gonna decrease the launch somewhat though. 56. See how that goes. I don't think it will work, mate. Everyone's throwing up high. Other McDonald's loving it. Nice one, Phil Six, Danny, El Podcast, mate. Ask Luke. I'm trying to get him on it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that this Friday. We'll record it this Friday, mate, and we can put it out. Let's do that. It's just a little bit more, probably. Don't out of bank it, please. Don't out of bank it. Right, let's go. Let's have a look. It's quite the structure. Not too bad, to be fair. Not too bad. Let me put the next. Put in there. I'm building something different. I know it's confusing a lot of you, but you know, not all coasters have to be the same. Otherwise, we wouldn't have different rides, right? That's a terrible airtime hill. Right, here we go. Floaty. I like it. Ah! Zooming camera. I hate it when it does that.
Blimmin' camera.
Flaming camera, right? Alright, here we go with the smooth. Anything going on in the chat?
Let's have a look. Spent ages on Black Coast making road coaster. It's kind of smooth, but at least I'm working on it. Here family looks pretty smooth. This coaster is very smooth. Next, make a twisted airtime hill. So it's Brady. A lot of patience for that coaster. Theme parks would be very boring if they all had the same coaster. Yeah, it's very hard with theming. All parts of SLCs and boomerangs have left the chat, lol.
Who said that?
Behemoth. Nearly threw my chair at my computer because of the path system in this game. That is literally Luke every 2 seconds.
I feel it. I feel it.
He hates the paths on this game.
Oh yeah, I can't stand the path system on this game. It's the worst thing. Worst thing since, I don't know.
Sliced bread. No, sliced
Since
bread.
Roller Coaster Tycoon World. There you go. That's quite a bad
Oh
thing.
God, yeah, that was
Yeah.
very bad.
So we're kind of going for like an exhibition GeForce layout after it, but in Mac terms. But with this really cool launch element at the start. Reminds me of something you see in like Abu Dhabi, you know, in one of them parks. Just something completely crazy. Let's have a look, see, shall we? Oh, I've got a brew. Forgot I made a brew. Not too bad considering I haven't depumped hardly any.
Ben Rock makes better paths. Lol. Theme Park Family never played it. Has anyone heard of Theme Park Days? No. Theme Park Family loving the music, dude.
Cool.
Beamer streams. I find No Limits easier than Planko. Lol. Unpopular opinions.
Nah, it's not an unpopular opinion. It's fact.
Unfortunately, yes, standing in order is soothing.
Yeah, all the music that we play during live streams is from Epidemic Sound, so if you want to check that out, you can. We pay about 10 quid a month so we can have it on our channel. Not too bad.
Not falling asleep, are you, James? Nah, I'm just a bit tired, but I'm not falling asleep.
It's playing Minecraft. Which means it's like getting blood out of a stone to have a conversation with him when he's in Minecraft, because it's just so, like this guy on Minecraft, seriously, it's ridiculous how good he is.
Not a good builder.
You're not particularly a good builder, but everything else, like getting things to work.
Redstone, I'm okay at.
You're pretty.
Well,
you're pretty
using other people's designs, I'm not the greatest at making my own designs. I'm
You're
saying
pretty-
that this is partially my own design.
That big monolith you built was insane. That's something else.
See you, Theme Park Family.
Yeah, see you later, dude.
I just realised I made some levers, but I didn't actually need to because I already had a bunch. I always do that. I'm like, oh, I need this thing, let's make it, and then I actually already have like 5 of them in a chest.
Yeah.
Which I can easily look at.
And you have a lot of chests, man.
Yeah, and all organised as well, which is surprising.
Yeah, it is.
Let's get rid of that.
I just find it funny how I have a base on your server and it's just like... I don't even come on it anymore. Probably play it a bit more. Damn, that... You know what, after a D-pump, I think this inversion could actually be really smooth. I'm not even kidding. This could probably be my smoothest inversion. Let's have a look.
Oh! Got
Maybe not. Needs a lot of smoothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Man, I remember playing a very early version of Minecraft, amazing how far it's come along since then. I never played the very early version of it. Oh, early, I did play a little bit, but not as much as I do now. Pro 6. I've also found a YouTube channel called Geek Sim. He's done playing coaster tutorials. Cool. Some coasters are now. I've only used add vertex and roll and type separator along. Geek Sim makes tutorials. Seen some of his videos. Thinking it would be so cool if you could actually 3D print your coaster design as a model. Little bit of a workaround that you could technically do it.
Hmm.
If you had the pro version of No Limits, export the track spline, import that into Blender, and make a custom track model, but it will be following the correct spline. And then you would be able to 3D print that. But I've got no 3D printing experience, so don't take my word on it.
Yeah. Neither do I.
I've looked at getting a 3D printer.
Have you?
Yeah, I've just never actually got one because like they're not the cheapest things, and I don't know whether I would actually use it.
Yeah, there is that, isn't there? That's better. I know it looks like poop right now, but nice and parabolic anyway. Very parabolic. Wow. It's pretty good for me, that. Right, let's try and smooth it out. Wait, I just didn't.
They're very expensive. I've seen some that are like 100 odd quid, but they're like you have to put it together yourself kind of kits. And they're not that great. The motors aren't very precise and stuff on them. So for an actual decent one, yeah, they're really expensive. If anything, I'll get a VR headset before I get a 3D printer.
Yeah, same. We're definitely looking into that, aren't we, us two?
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we can bring it to the channel. Ooh, that looks nice. Looks nice. Probably rides like crap, but looks good.
Although, You know that thing that I said about the VR headset where you can like buy an insert for
Yeah.
prescriptions? Technically,
What was
I
this
could
going?
make it.
Oh. Oh yeah, you could.
If
Yeah.
I got a 3D printer, I could technically make it.
Yeah.
Don't know how it would probably cost a lot more for me to just to make well get the stuff that I need for it and then develop it to the point where it will actually work properly.
Probably. To be fair, probably.
Rather than just buying it for like 40 quid. But I would have access to the equipment, although I'd probably have to be like, hey, can I come in like not during work hours to use machines?
Hey, if they let you though, that'd be really cool of them. I think they probably would as well. Yeah, this is cool. Make me one.
If it wasn't super busy, then they probably would.
Are you super
Not
busy
paid
at the
or anything.
moment?
Let me use. No, because well, so you know that like we had been like battling a massive backlog of jobs for like
Yeah.
half a year or so. We just every time we caught up, we ended up like something happened, like machine would go down, and then we would end up with a backlog again.
Yeah.
So I went off on sick leave at the start of it before all the furlough and stuff happened.
Yeah.
And then in that time they stopped doing routine appointments. And then people got furloughed, so they literally were able to have someone finish up all of the jobs that were backlogged and only do the new jobs coming in at certain points.
Oh.
So there's no backlog of jobs at all.
That's not too bad then, is it?
No. That actually sounds better riding your coaster in VR. It does sound pretty cool.
Yeah, so we're looking into that as well for truck sim and flight sim, because flight sim's going to be heavily themed on our channel when it comes out.
That's the FS 2020.
Yeah, FS 2020, yeah.
Which I'm still waiting to get into the Alpha for.
Yeah, so where are we at with that now? Because I mentioned it in the stream earlier, but I couldn't really.
So we are coming up to the 4th or 5th Alpha build being released.
Right.
And in the Alpha they have started letting people test the A380. No, A320, sorry.
Ah.
And now this next Alpha build, when they release it, will have the 747 in it. That's meant to be released in the coming week or so. And once that actually gets released, they will be sending out Alpha invitations again. And anyone who is pre-registered to the Alpha will have priority in getting them invitations, essentially.
Right.
We have had the system specs released, Ben. I'll read them out now.
Yeah.
Bear with me, I'll just get them up.
What do you guys think of the coaster at the moment? You got the specs?
Bear with, I'm just logging in.
Yeah. No problemo, man.
Where did I put specs? It was on the insider page that I had specs.
It's on the main page, isn't it?
No, it is on the main page, it's not the insider page. So the new flight sim that's coming out, specs we're looking at, recommended, Ryzen 5 1500X or an i5 8400, paired with RX 590 or a GTX 970 for recommended. 4 gigabytes of VRAM on your video card, and 16 gigabytes of RAM is recommended.
DDR4.
Well, it doesn't say specify DDR4, but yeah.
Probably should be, right?
Minimum RAM spec is 8 gigabytes. The ideal spec that they are saying is 32 gigs of RAM though, so literally the only thing that's letting me down is my is my RAM.
Yeah.
But since I'm at the recommended, I'll see how it runs with the recommended, and then probably end up getting more RAM. Because I have just spent
A good amount of money on your peripherals now, right? You should have
like
all
200 quid in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, you got some good peripherals now, though.
Yeah.
You got some really good peripherals. So you're good.
Peripheral.
Peripheral. And a mouthful of tea then when I said that.
Peripheral. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that coming out. Wow, that is a lot of memory it needs. Yeah, the reason why is because the actual install file for it is 150 gigabytes.
Yeah.
But the total data that they have for kind of terrain and scenery generation is 2 petabytes. So internet is a requirement with this game when it comes out, and you just need the ability to process it and decode it fast enough for it to then be injected into the sim.
Yeah.
Because basically they took the entirety of Bing Maps 4K. Not the Bing Maps that you actually see on the website as well. They've got more data just on their servers. Had their AI scan it, every single bit of the Earth, identify where trees are, where buildings are, everything, to mark that onto like a geolocation type map, so that when the data is streamed from their servers to your computer knows, okay, I need to put a tree there, a tree there, a tree there,
Yeah.
or building there. So that's why you need kind of the performance there. So the lower performance you have, the less kind of detailed the scenery and terrain's going to be.
Yeah, and I mean, it's going to be
Left of it.
interesting to see how much the lower performance relates to the consoles, right? Because it's going out on console. So it's like I was saying in the stream before, like if I
console versions tend to be more optimized than PC versions.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way the hardware works in the console.
No, it's just the development. They optimize it differently for console.
So average Joe can play it.
Yeah.
No, I'm right though, aren't I? Like, so they can play it without any problems, really, isn't it?
But because this is it's like a new game, and Microsoft obviously want their flagship brand to be able to run it, so the Xbox.
Yeah.
They're gonna put the money into developing it and making sure that it can run properly on that.
Well, what's cool about that though is that no one's gonna miss out either because they haven't got a good computer.
One thing that I don't know though, because I haven't confirmed it, is it gonna come out on Xbox One, or will you need a Series X?
This is a good point. Very good point. I'd like to think that it would come out on Xbox One. I don't know how.
And then just with better performance on the Series X.
Yeah, like when you upgrade to 4K from a Scorpion to Xbox One X. Sorry.
Yeah, well, which was Project Scorpio.
Yeah, that's right. It was. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell and follow us on our social media.
It's just on level. But yeah, if you haven't seen any of the development updates, definitely go to flightsimulator.com. Have a look at them. Because this next generation flight sim is looking insane.
Yeah. It's good.
Every airport in the world.
Every airport in the world. That is ridiculous.
So that's like 40-something thousand airports.
All with individual terrain models as well.
No, so the
see.
terrain is just pulled from the data. Some of the more frequented airports, so like JFK, Heathrow, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're having bespoke models made that completely accurately represent like taxiways and stuff like that. And then the rest of them, it's either fully AI generated airports, and then they just go in and fix certain things, and they individually map out the airport, but the taxiways won't be the correct kind of letters to the real airport.
Yeah.
Just because of the way that they're doing it, but they've already started working with third-party developers and stuff, so that's definitely going to be a thing. That's always a thing in flight sims, is the add-ons.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you end up getting more realistic models of airports as time goes on. Anyway, Ben, Windows 10 base code is the same for Xbox operating system. Yes, but you wouldn't be able to run Windows 10 on an Xbox. Doesn't have the right capabilities. Oh, that's one thing. You have to be up to a certain level of Windows 10 update to run Flight Sim as well. And it is the November 2019 update, which is version 1909. So most people will have it if they kept Windows 10 up to date.
Yeah.
Really hope it's going to come out for Xbox One, because I only have that. From what I've seen, they are doing the development on an Xbox One anyway, so it probably is going to come out.
Oh, they have a pretzel loop. Lol. That's what I was looking for. I was going to make a pretzel loop, but you know, if we've got one. Oh, so you have to do the rise for it. No, okay.
1910 should be up by then. Yeah, most likely will be. It's just in terms of development, especially for the alphas as well. If people are having issues getting it running, it might be because they're on the wrong version of Windows 10. Although that is an interesting point, because quite a lot of people still haven't upgraded to Windows 10.
Yeah.
They're either still on Windows 8 or now the unsupported 7. So it's interesting that there's going to be no kind of backwards compatibility, and you have to have Windows 10 to be able to run it. Although I think that does relate to the DirectX drivers.
Yeah.
Only being able to work on Windows 10. The specific ones that they're using.
Direct 12, is it?
If it's running on an Xbox One, it'll be 11.
Direct 11.
I think.
That's
Has Xbox One got ray tracing capability? I don't think it does.
I'm not sure, mate.
Oh no, they do have DirectX 12.
Oh, it does.
It is now available with Unity.
Nice. Unity's just up thingy as well. Did an update. No, sorry, Unreal has just done an update. Sure, I'm getting dementia me or something. Like, my head is just going. Nice pop of airtime, I think. This coaster is insane. Definitely the longest coaster in the park, I think.
What am I building in Minecraft? I've just come off of it to have a look at them stats, but I was building the second half of my super smelter.
Super
'Cause I built
smelter.
half of it. I built half of it, which was 8 furnaces. So I needed to build the other 8. But it's not just a super smelter, I also have to build a zero-tick bamboo farm to go along with it. And that's the one that's what was giving me issues.
Ah.
Was building that. Because I
Hey,
built it
Mr. Cool.
the wrong way around.
I'm just gonna come out for a second. Hello, Marina. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at this chat here. We've got As9, Trail Seeks, is off. Ben, Mr. Cool Roller Coaster. Hello. Should we take a ride? Let's take a ride.
On the wild side.
On the wild side.
This roller coaster I liked and subscribed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It should have had a notification. I'm going to reset the alert boxes. I don't think they're working very well at the moment with Streamlabs, but you should get a notification if you subscribe. Like, it should come up on the screen.
Oh, is that subscriber as in just channel subscriber, or is it? I think it might be the like, you know, the YouTube paid subscriber thing.
No, it's
what it
actually
notifies on.
no. So Mike subscribed through his official YouTube channel the other night, and it went off.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I mean. It was
very weird.
pretty weird. So this coaster is basically, it's going to be themed around race cars, that kind of thing. That's why it's over here in this like futuristic area with the hyper. We do actually need to do some track work on the hyper. So we're coming up to an hour, so I'm going to stop working on this coaster for now. We'll carry this one after. And I'm just going to, for the rest, as we get up to an hour.
Planet Coaster would be a pain in the ass to play on console.
I think so.
Console should buy a cheap keyboard and mouse when it comes out.
You can.
Yeah, Xbox One has support now.
Yeah, it
the
has
keyboard
support, but have you seen how expensive it is?
No, that's just the Razer turret. That's like designed to use with Xbox, but you can use any. From what I know. I just use Discord to get a 3-hour notification. Oh, Luke was talking about the notifications on
On the stream.
Streamlabs for showing when people subscribe and stuff.
Yeah. It's supposed to be
Coming up.
really cool. What I'm actually thinking of doing is, because I'm streaming so much, I might get Streamlabs Prime, because you get lots of things for it. So we could do like live polls and things with it as well. And you can run it on yours, and it doesn't affect the stream, but you can set up like live things going on in the background while I'm streaming. So it could be pretty cool.
No Limits would be better for NL. Huh? Eh?
No Limits would be better right now. To be... Okay.
I'm confused. No Limits would be better for No Limits, or?
I don't really know.
He says this coaster is looking good.
This one's okay. We'll ride this one. Take it to the lift hill. Take it to the shop. Shop top. Take it to the top.
Take you to the candy shop.
That's what kind of came into my mind when I said it. I don't know why I just said shop.
Choupay.
So this is the hyper that everyone's ridden, but I'm just trying to set out the ending. The ending doesn't feel very B&M at all. So. No Limits would be better for console. I'm dead.
Oh no. No.
In the background, No Limits is actually quite demanding.
It is.
That was the one I needed to sort out as well. That's better. There we go. Wow, look at the new Mac coaster. That looks cool. Yeah. Get rid of half of these spots, don't need them.
Ben says, take me to the Peach Fanta shop.
Oh, please.
Take me to the Peach Fanta shop.
Nah. We drink Peach Fanta. Nah. I do like Peach Fanta. Probably too much.
The purple and blue colour scheme goes really well with this coaster.
Thank you.
I need to repair my elytra. Good thing I have an Enderman farm to repair it.
I don't know what that means.
Do you know the big angry boys?
Oh,
I have a farm
I know what that means.
where
now.
I can kill them and get XP.
Cool. Hey, if you didn't know, guys, our merch store is now open. We do have some selected designs on there now. So go over and check that out. teespring.com/CoasterGen. Website should be launching again on Friday. So, yeah. All good. All groovy.
In the hood.
Podcast. Very gangster stream, this.
Great, right. Beaver Shrimps, last time I checked, that song is not about candy. Hehe. Yeah. It's not a very family-friendly song, should we say?
No. But if the Fanta Shop version existed, then it would be.
Should make it. Make a remix.
Take it to the Fanta Shop.
Da-da-da.
Take it to the Coca-Cola rehydration station.
Although saying that, let me take you to the peach shop. It could be a little bit
Yeah.
risque.
Alright guys, we're up on an hour, so we're just winding down now. Just remind you guys of what we have in the park now. Well, currently under construction we have the Mac multi-launch coaster in there. We have the B&M dive machine, the GCI Woody, the RMC of Madness, the drop tower ride, the log flume which still needs to be completed.
Beaver Shrimps, no way you have merch. I definitely don't have 2 items in my cart and I'm waiting for more designs.
Well, let me know. Let us know on the Discord. Join our Discord server, guys. The link is in the video description. It should work. Also, as well, just to let you guys know, we've had 48 people subscribe to the No Limits 2 competition on Steam. So I'm really excited to...
Bit of competition there.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see all your submissions. If you have downloaded it, thank you very much. If you haven't, go and check it out. If you have No Limits, we're running a competition to see what Alton Tower's next roller coaster could possibly be in the car park area. But yeah, so we have the Gerstlauer Infinity.
You have a Discord?
Yeah, we have the Gerstlauer Infinity, the B&M Invert, B&M Hyper, the Log Flume, Intamin Log Flume, the Intamin Blitz-ish coaster, and B&M Dive, the wooden coaster, the RMC, and the new Mac multi-launch. Studio Park is coming along. Now, at some point, we're going to have to do some theming. Otherwise, it's going to look like Blackpool Pleasure Beach, but, you know, without the theming. So we don't want that. We want it to look like a Universal. That's what we're going for. So in the next couple of streams, I might not even...
Would you do a Planet Coaster challenge, Luke?
Yes, we will. I might do the same challenge on Planet Coaster, you know, the Alton Towers one, and just design the area in Planet Coaster. It shouldn't be too difficult to do that. give people an area to work with. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you've enjoyed this live stream. And for now, I've been Luke, he's been James, we've been CoasterGen, and we will see you next time. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, follow us on all our socials. Say bye, James.
Bye, James.
See you later, guys. Catch you in the next one.